The Trump administration has begun. It's over. And America is already transformed by the malice, by the venality, and by the arrival, indisputably, of a new age. This is the warning. But it's important to appreciate its arrival came as part of a contiguous event. Donald Trump has taken the room that he sent his mob to storm 4 years ago.
It is reassuring, frankly, as for those of us who spend so much time covering the division here in Washington and the rancor, to see these people sit next to each other, to chat with them, to do what George W. Bush did at the Carter funeral and literally tap Barack Obama on the belly as he walked by.
Mike Pence entered the chamber where he would have been hung by that mob. His mob breached these chambers carrying the Confederate flag, but they could not hold it. 1,600 of them, imprisoned, jailed, convicted by juries, were pardoned, including the violent fascist leader of the Proud Boys, out of prison, an American terrorist free. And that's exactly what he is. The seats, normally occupied by the governors of the states, elected officials, representatives of the people, were filled by the wealthiest and most powerful men in the world. In history, they control the flow of all human information and all communications. There is only one remedy. It is to strip them of their power, and it is to break up their companies. 4 years hence, this will be the platform of the Democratic Party, or President Vance will be giving the speech. Have no doubt about this. Donald Trump, whether it's I'm going to rename the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America, or the changing of the name of Denali to Mount McKinley, the 1,000 small catnips placed to make the media go wild are not the point of what happened in the inauguration. The inauguration was not a speech about national unity or purpose. It was a form of threat. It was an admission of mental illness. But more than anything, it was an assertion of power and control and a warning. Unless you sit behind me, I'll break you. And so they sat. The deal is simple, it's direct, and it's clear. One of you will be the world's first trillionaire. I'll do everything I can to make it a fair race for second place beyond Elon Musk. All you have to do is make sure you never offend me. It's as simple as that. And then the world's richest man, less than 4 hours after Donald Trump is sworn in, appears behind the robin egg blue podium of the President of the United States of America, emblazoned with the presidential seal, and does this.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
And this.
My heart goes out to you.
The BBC has reported on this.
Don't you love that we've been told for the past 5-6 years that the thing we need to be most frightened of is what pronouns people are using, and then someone actually does a Nazi salute behind the president's podium on live television, and we're fine with that?
Let's slow down Elon's Hail Victory salute. Let's watch it in slow motion. Can you see the release? Can you see the explosion of pent-up emotion? It is extraordinary to watch the South African behind a presidential podium on Inauguration Day in the United States almost have a sexual release, an orgasm of sorts, delivering the most vile gesture in all of human history. What we are witnessing is the advent of a new technological oligarchy where the people are to be made serfs. Government of the people, by the people, for the people will become government of billionaires, by billionaires, for billionaires. The richest will rule. Trump is king, and they are his lords. Let's watch the Hitler salute again.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
CNN. NBC, ABC, CBS. Let's watch America's political media tell you you did not see what you just saw.
We just showed that.
Right. It's worth salute. It was quick. I think our viewers are smart and they can take a look at that, but it certainly was, it's not something that you typically see at American political rallies, let's put it that way.
No, it was not something that you usually would see. And it was quick, as you point out, it was very quick, but it was in a moment of intensity for him as he came out dancing, and then he did that.
This is what the people will get. Generic, whitewashed pablum from the corporate media, from the Amazonian media, the Bezos media. What Jeff Bezos is an Oleg Deripaska. They all are. Patriots, none. Let me say a final word about one promise Trump made, planting the flag on Mars.
And we will pursue our manifest destiny into the stars, launching American astronauts to plant the stars and stripes on the planet Mars.
It would be an extraordinary achievement, but the exploration of the heavens, the vision of humanity moving out into the stars, is not Elon Musk's. Elon Musk is unworthy at a moral level to lead America's space exploration. We should not leave this planet if what we leave this planet with is this salute. Elon Musk delivers the Hitler salute, and the American media, not wanting to give offense to Trump, says you didn't see it. It didn't happen. It wasn't what it was. Even, incredibly, the Anti-Defamation League has forgotten what the Hitler salute looks like. I'd like to ask for your support. We need it here at The Warning. We must grow to reach more people because the message here will never, ever be controlled by Donald Trump. Here, we're going to talk about reality. We're going to talk about the truth. We're going to talk about the urgent moral necessity of the Democratic Party coming back to life and offering resistance to the depravities ahead. Donald Trump has laid out a path belligerently that will lead to war and death and economic mayhem. Yesterday, he gathered a collection of the greatest takers in American society, filled a room with them and said, you have a license to do as you please, so long as you please me. It was a tragic day, but a lawful one. Donald Trump, in the end, succeeded in his coup. The man who ransacked the Capitol with a mob because he lost an election was legitimately elected. Problem of this moment is John Fetterman and all those Democrats that you saw yesterday, they want to take pictures with the oligarchs. They want to snap selfies and put them up on their Instagrams. Let me remind you of one thing that will always be true. When a clown storms a castle, it does not make him king. It turns the castle into a circus. And there will be plenty of bread and circuses in the weeks and months and years ahead. Let us hope that there is also conviction and strength and a leader who seeks to be the master of the oligarchs who seek to control you and me and all things everywhere, along with their master, Donald John Trump, 47th President of the United States. I'm Steve Schmidt. This is The Warning, and I invite you to subscribe on our Substack, on our YouTube channel. Follow us. Welcome to the community.